Hello, this is the BBN, and today we're going to be discussing Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Ghost Rider. Spoilers. Okay. I don't watch much TV, but the TV that I do watch is usually DVR. Because I don't really see anything when it actually comes on, except for maybe about one or two shows. So, this Tuesday I decided to actually watch Agents because I've been excited for the new season of the new shows that I actually do watch coming on. So I'm probably going to catch all of the first episodes of the season when they come on. I'm not going to DVR them. Most likely I'm going to see them if I can. So Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And I keep hearing people say that this show is a bad show, but what they don't get is that this show serves a purpose. What this show does is this show literally sets up movies. That's what it does. This show sets up movies, but it doesn't set up movies the way like some might want. Like, you know, there'll be a storyline, and then directly from the storyline is where the movie will continue. That's not how it works, because that would make sense. That would make the TV show more important than the movies. I mean, there's a way to do it, don't get me wrong, but nobody's doing it the way that it would be, well to do it. So how Marvel does it is they'll have certain ideologies or certain ideas or certain concepts that they will want to introduce in the movies, so they don't have to waste time in the movies with a whole bunch of monologuing and exposition. What they do is they display these ideologies or these concepts during Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So now if you watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., even though some people might say, oh, it's boring or it's not as interesting as The Flash, then you miss the point. They're two totally different shows. The Flash is self-contained. The Flash and Arrow are self-contained. They don't have any other agenda other than their television agenda. Whereas Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has a much wider agenda, because their agenda also falls under the umbrella of the movies that is dropped by Disney in the MCU. So watching this, the first thing I realized is, well, I realized a couple of things, but one of the things that stood out was they introduced Ghost Rider, and they also introduced Ghosts. Just Ghost in period. They have the little apparition running around messing with everybody's brain and getting people to kill themselves and shit like that. And then they introduced Ghost Rider also. And these are all aspects of a realm that is not, the mortal realm, like what Doctor Strange deals with. So I'm not really talking about the actual episode, because as usual with the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the first 2-3 episodes of the season is mostly action, a little bit of exposition. They fill you in on what people have been doing, but it's not like The Flash, where you could say, well, The Flash did this and the other bad guy did that. We don't even know who the bad guy is at this point. We just know that there's a whole bunch of gangs, and there's a box, and then there's also an apparition, and Coulson is going after still trying to find Sky, and Sky is trying to figure out something that has to do with something else that somehow gets her involved with the Ghost Rider. That's all we know right now. We don't really know much else. Oh, also, the new director needs to have a talk with Coulson because he's pulling off some kind of shenanigans. We don't really know much more than that. And that's good, because that starts the season off. We don't know shit. Now, through the course of the season, we're going to learn a whole bunch of stuff about whatever the hell was going on, and we're also going to be plugged in to how the world that Doctor Strange is going to deal with works, because Doctor Strange and the Ghost Rider, basically, they're like extra dimensional entities as far as how their powers work. Like people don't understand, like the Ghost Rider in the comics, like this guy's OP. Like the Ghost Rider is OP. Like his strength is he can fight the Hulk. Like his strength is that he's OP. You understand? So anyway, I just want to put people onto that because watch this season. I'm pretty sure the season is going to be good, pretty good. And the only spoilers I actually had, obviously, if you didn't see the episode yet, is that there's going to be ghosts. And, you know, there's going to be the Ghost Rider, but there's apparitions in it, literally apparitions. And for everybody else like me that's going to go see Doctor Strange, this might be a good introduction. Like, I know about, you know, Doctor Strange type of things and his era, his realm of, you know, where he does his stuff at. And I also know about Ghost Rider, but a lot of people don't. So this is going to be a good introduction for the ones that don't read comic books and don't understand that magic exists, and magic and what Thor in them does is not necessarily the same thing, but it is the same thing. You know, the powers that Odin have is basically magic, but it's not magic, it's science. But you know, Doctor Strange is gonna take that whole idea of magic to the next to the next plateau, and to help us along, they're using Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That simple. Anyway, thank you very much. I gotta go, and positive thoughts calls for positive things to happen. So love thy neighbor. Enjoy your day.